Okay. Whew, this is our first of our New Earth Embodiment guided meditation and activation series. I'm so happy to be here that this is sort of a spin-off of our Priestesses of a New Earth circle, a space where we can come together in a shorter time, focus on practice, really focus on being in that sort of meditation, activation, transmission space. Um, it is a space that is here to build off of the work that we, as a circle, have been doing in our Priestesses of a New Earth circle. It is also a space that is here to sort of build and play off of some of the practices I have put up on YouTube, but it's also here to serve as its own space. Maybe it will branch off in its own sort of unique direction. I don't know. I don't know. I'm here to, as always, be an open vessel and see what comes through. But I know where we're going to start is our New Earth embodiment practice. It's sort of what I'm calling it these days, this practice of grounding in and calling in the light, embodying that light. And from that space, sort of being led in the direction that best serves each moment. So with that, let's get started. Settling into a practice space. And let go of all distractions. Closing down your eyes if it feels safe and comfortable to do so. Starting to take some deeper breaths down into your body. Feeling your feet on the floor, your seat in your chair, as you breathe down into your body. Feeling into that three-dimensional expansion of your rib cage and of your abdomen. Breathing down into your body. And with each successive breath, you might invite in kind of a deepening, a deeper grounding in. This often comes with a slowing down. This often comes with a sort of dropping down out of the mind or stepping out the realm of thought. Breathing down into your body. Feet on the floor, seat in your chair. Now really feeling into that connection to ground. That physical connection to the ground beneath you. Your roots in connection to ground. And it's from your root that you might visualize roots descending down through the floorboards, down through the foundation, and down into Earth herself. Perhaps you visualize dirt, rock, root, soil beneath you. What's here? What's here in the grounds beneath you that welcome your own roots, your own sense of grounding to Earth herself. And as we continue this journey of deepening, this journey of grounding. You might find that you are invited even deeper, knowing that this isn't a pushing, a forcing your way down, but it's much more of an allowing. Allowing as you open to this receiving from Earth, receiving you as you descend downward, down through these roots, your roots, down through dirt, rock, soil. Perhaps there's water down here. Perhaps there's fire down here. So you deepen into the state of ground. It's very embodied connection to Earth herself. Breathing down into this space. And as you're here, of curiously asking, being open to what's here. Is there a sense of safety? Is there nourishment? What is here for you today? Perhaps you feel that very motherly sense of Earth herself. You meet her in the very grounds of your being. And is there anything that you have for her today? Perhaps simply gratitude that you wish to pour forth from your heart. Is there anything else you may want to gift her today? Just a moment to be in this state of giving and receiving. Any last things to happen here? Knowing that you can always come back here. We're going to slowly begin our journey back up. Taking your time as you rise back up through your roots, back up through the earth. Knowing that this is not going to sever any connections that are here. These connections always exist. Rising up through your roots, back up into your root, your connection, perhaps your seat, your feet, in connection to the floor, the chair beneath you. Coming back more fully into your body, breathing into your body. As you once more feel this connection to ground. And yes, you may visualize those roots, this little journey that you just went on, any visuals from this space. But more than that, I invite you to feel to feel this sense of grounding, to feel the way Earth holds you, the way Earth nourishes you, supports you, cares for you. Breathing into your body, feeling the sense of grounding. Then we're going to do, I think, one more thing here. And it's from this grounded space that we're going to call in some light. So starting to open up to the light. Maybe you open up from your crown. Maybe you open up from your heart. How do you wish to open? And maybe you're opening to joy. Maybe you're opening to love. Maybe you tune into the love you have for your child, your partner, your beloved tree. Maybe you simply open up to light itself. You visualize this light, this bright white light, sparkly light, golden light. As you hear grounded, so deeply grounded, rooted into your body, to this earth. From this state, opening up and letting that light pour down. Knowing you don't have to reach for it, you don't have to pull it down. This is a simple opening and a receiving, letting that light pour down. Pour down through your crown, pour down through your heart, and let it fill you. Let it fill your heart, your lungs, your abdomen, your shoulders, your arms, your hands, all the way down to your fingertips. Let it fill your hips, your legs, your ankles, your feet, your toes. Can you let it fill every cell of your body? And as it does, you might notice. You might notice if there's any feelings or sensations or intuitive hits, maybe visions, images. Maybe there's something here. Maybe not. Maybe there's a pure sense of being filled. Filled with light, filled with joy, filled with love. And as you become so full of this light, perhaps at some point, you feel a need to share it. You want to share it. And if it feels true to do so, allowing this light that has filled you to start to permeate out through your skin, through your aura, start to fill the room around you. Letting it fill the room around you before it expands out beyond those walls, filling the whole building you're in, and even out beyond that. Just noticing, where does this light want to expand to? Where on earth does this light want to expand to? Maybe it goes into your immediate environment, your community, the ecosystem you're a part of. Maybe it goes way out to somewhere else on our earth. Maybe it goes to multiple places. Maybe it goes to one area in particular. So you continue to sit here grounded, rooted, breathing into your body, sharing your light. Where does your light go? Letting it go there. As it does, feeling what may arise and being open to visuals and other intuitive hits, but not being too attached to needing information here. I give you a few more moments for this to unfold. A few moments here, knowing that you can return to this practice at any time you want. We're going to start to release the practice by coming back into self. Feeling your feet on the floor, your seat in the chair as you breathe into your body. Centering within self. Feeling that with outline of self, your skin, your aura, seated in the room that you are in. And then continue to give you some time to come back. Like ground into self, your body, in the room that you are in, centered within self. Taking your time to come back, giving yourself whatever you need. That's a sort of gentle pat down, maybe a little bit of movement, maybe some water. I'm just going to take a little bit of space here to sort of share if there's anything here to be shared about this practice. And then I'll open it up if there's anything to be shared. This practice that I've now been doing for about 2 years. We've been getting to do in circle for 2 years. Bringing it to these different spaces, it's really a simple practice, right? Grounding down into our physical nature. There's so much of spirituality that skips out on what, if I believe, the most important part of being here on Earth, which is our physical nature as our own sovereign embodied selves as part of this Earth. And what I find so tragic is that so much of spirituality misses this part. So this is where we begin. this remembering, this honoring, this feeling into, right? It's this deep sense of felt connection to our embodied selves as part of this earth. And then it's from this space that we open up. And what this means to each person is going to be different. So we all have our own sort of flavor of spirituality. So what we're opening to, that's going to look a little bit different for each of us. It's finding that resonance with what is meaningful and feels true for each of us and opening up from that to that. Opening up to it, calling it in, and doing the deeply important work that is embodying it. Which, yes, is done in part sitting in a meditation practice, but more than that is done as we go out and live life. Right? That is done when we are in action, wherever we find ourselves in life, where the rubber meets the road, right? That's where the real embodiment happens. I'm gonna leave off our recording today on that note, of that invitation to embody the light, to be the light. Yes, by sitting in meditation, but more than that, by going out and doing it in every moment of every day, which is no easy task. It's something we do over and over and over and over again, and that's the work. So I'm going to leave off our recording here.